Hi, it's Jen Lupo. I have really no plan for these videos except that, maybe if you have a family member that has scoliosis or you have scoliosis yourself, maybe you can relate to some of these stories. Um, Hopefully it makes you feel less alone. When I was little, I had severe scoliosis disease, and I had ultimately corrective surgery. So I have two 22-inch metal rods bolted to my spine with a 7-inch fusion since I was maybe 12 or 13. Some are going into 13. I had my surgery at Boston Children's Floating Hospital. Um, it was fantastic. We have the best people in the world in Boston. So if you ever need medical care, come on over. My daughter's going into nursing. I can't thank the nurses that took care of me enough, and the surgeons and the radiologists and the prosthetic engineers, and oh my gosh, you need it, just come to Boston. But anyhow, I just finished talking about my braces, my electrotherapy, my surgery, my 3-month bed rest. And now we just finished talking about my first outing. After the first outing, it was like I was getting my mojo back. I was definitely like, I'm going to take my childhood back, because it really was robbed for a few years there. And I was like, we're just going to pick up where we left off. So I took it slow. I really wasn't that cautious. I was a very healthy, athletic kid. Always active, tried any activity. My parents very much had me trying new stuff all the time with them because they're very adventurous. I love that about them. My parents are still with me, and I talk to them every day, and they did such a good job through this whole ordeal. I can't imagine being a parent, being a mom now. I can't imagine being a parent, helping your child go through this. So there's that. So I'm like 13, I don't know. I go through junior high, and I'm just like wicked tall, and I'm wicked skinny, and I'm wicked gawky. I have frizzy curly hair. It's like, where were the hair products back then? Where was the wax? I mean, I'm pretty sure I had all sorts of awesome things going on aesthetically after I already had a brace. It's like, can someone throw me a bone? When was my ugly duckling period gonna end? It went on and on through junior high. I was taller than all the boys. I never had a boyfriend. It was just like friends that were guys and friends that were girls. I didn't really like junior high. I disliked it more than when I had my back braces on, when I was younger than that. And so I kind of just went through junior high. There was a lot going on at my school at the time, my junior high. A lot of violence, a lot of weapons in the schools, in my school anyways. A lot of fighting, like bad fights, like you have to have your jaw wired shut fights. Very tough area to grow up in. So with that comes a lot of like grit, like I've got serious street smarts, I guess. I've got serious intuition into bad situations and how to maneuver through those. So junior high was rough. I'm not gonna lie. I used to get bullied after school every day, walking home like 3 miles from school or 2 miles from school. Every day I was bullied. I'd have to negotiate with the bullies, and I would use humor. And I would negotiate for my best friend Katie Mack and I. So I was like 5'11". Katie Mack was like half my size. She literally was exactly half my size. She hadn't grown yet, and I had gone Amazon. I was full on Amazon. Like by 7th grade, I was full on Amazon, 5'11". Katie Mack was half my size, and we used to get picked on the way home. So I used to handle it. I used to really handle it on the way home with like packs of girls, not just a girl, packs of girls who thought that like their boyfriends were paying attention to me and not them, and they liked me and not them, and I had no idea what was going on because I didn't talk to anybody like that at the time, and cranking phone calls were big back then. You'd crank someone, remember? Well, I mean, I didn't crank anybody, but like you'd call someone's house, their parents would answer, and you just hang up. And they would do that like 20 times a day, every day after school. So my parents were wicked happy with that. They were like, awesome, this is great. And no one called the school back then for the counselor. Like, no, that was not happening back then. Like you just dealt with it. Let me start a new series.